we're playing now. Hello, everybody. I know it's pretty bare bones. We're still in the process of like reworking this screen out. So let me tell you a few things. We're still back playing the Tal'Dorei Reborn campaign. It's been a few weeks since we played, so we've had some time to sort some things out. So you'll see what happens when we're in game. Tomorrow we're going to be playing our Isekai campaign, so it's definitely going to have a little bit more happening on the screen. You'll see in the future tomorrow. I know it's a little bit dim on the lighting. That will change tomorrow as well. I'm not exactly sure what happened here, but I'll fix it sometime soon. But it should be fine. You see our mouse time. And lastly, we're just going to play some D&D. We're not going to overthink things. We're here for the core aspect of storytelling. Glad you're here. Throw it over.
You got sponsors or? No?
That's all for tomorrow.
Got it. Cool. Let's continue.
Onward.
So I know it's been a couple weeks, but last we guys left off, you guys were fighting this person. She was a mass murderer, a vampire, and was hired to assassinate Eric. However, she offered you a counteroffer. You guys declined and decided to fight her. In the end of the day, it is a group effort thing. But you guys were doing good it was a tough fight all the way through. You guys did really well, but due to a couple bad rolls on your side and due to a couple good rolls on their side.
Yeah, Mac was one of the get-go was.
That fucked me over for the entire setting.
Yeah.
That was a big bully. A big bully. Again, folks.
Yep.
Anyways, most of you guys went unconscious.
Sorry, it's just fine. I got hit, bro. That's it. Continue.
I cried.
But she did decide to spare you guys as Eric went willingly to go back to the clasp.
Spare? We were still on death's door.
Hold the what?
Spare? We were still on death's door.
Yeah,
like,
but...
Pretty sure I almost failed all those. It wasn't pretty plot point.
Problem.
Oh, yeah.
I would have failed on the saving throws.
Right. So anyways, you guys were saved by Gandolfo.
I hate it here. Nice plot point, bro.
What a great crazy character. I'm trying to figure
So
out which
you
one's
guys-
better, him or Grin.
Well, you guys may have died. You guys were not dead for long. But now you are indebted to this Gandolfo.
Yep.
Something you cannot refuse whenever he calls.
Yep.
Then you guys are like, well, the two people that were left, really, because Xander went off on his own after being thrown around once more. You guys decided, well, we need new members because we can't go up against this guy with just two people, most likely.
Outside my true power. Oh!
So you guys decided to head back to West Room. Yes, West Room.
Yep.
To find new party members. But when you arrived, there was a particular goblin. Shoot, I forgot to level him up. Oh well.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's good. We can handle it. It's alright.
A goblin who had taken up residence in your fort, as you guys had been away for several months. Well, a month, several weeks, I'll say. Well, you came to a certain agreement that he was fine because he seemed not okay.
He was crying.
But he decided to, was like, hey, I can help you guys. So you're like, yeah, sure. More or less. And then you guys decided to send out letters to the other party to be like, okay, well, maybe we should team up, you know? Yeah, we just lost Eric, we can't do this alone. They were like, sure. We'll talk it over. Come to Byrodin and we'll talk. So you guys went to Byrodin, you guys talked with them, and they were like, okay, well, 8 people is a big group and an easy target. So we're gonna split into 2 groups of 4. After some discussion, Ophelia had decided to join you guys. There was some conflict between Valia and Ophelia. But otherwise, you guys started to continue your journey south, and that is where we left off.
That's true.
You guys are currently just walking in the jungle right now.
Sorry, guys.
Trauma. It's coming back.
Yeah, sorry.
God. Get this woman away from me.
Currently in the jungle.
Do I have to make any
Did
survival
we-
checks or anything?
Because I have because the last time I did this was obviously like 2 weeks ago. I've used things. I don't know if that's actually true.
I'll just say you guys have a long since.
That's fair.
Will we do like a night and I don't know on that.
Well, we were saying that we had the long rest
for
and now
your
we're on
sake,
the road.
we'll start. It's you guys are camped out for the night.
Okay, fair enough.
Up to you. I was fine
Yeah,
with whatever.
yeah. So we're good. We're action.
So if you haven't had a long rest, you're getting a long rest.
Okay.
So you guys are currently camped out in the middle of the jungle, in your card house.
So, in the middle of the night, she kind of nudges you a little bit while you're sleeping, just a little bit.
You're gonna have to nudge hard. She's tired.
She's gonna nudge hard.
Okay. What?
Can I talk to you for a second?
Sure.
And she guides you over towards what seems to be like a little set of tent that she's made real quick. She goes, listen, I came at you a little sideways earlier. I didn't realize there was like these things that hadn't been worked out. Didn't realize there were some emotions tied to the whole Eric situation, but I guess there is. And hearing you talk about him a little bit and seeing it play out in front of my face was a lot. I didn't expect that, even though you guys have those kind of abilities. I'm able to see and sometimes get some divination. It was a lot. It's like I was there. So I apologize for the way I reacted. So, in the effort of camaraderie, I am going to be weak. But before that, she plays out and throws out some tarot card decks. I'm going to give you a free reading on me, if you would like to indulge me a little bit.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
She spreads the cards out a little bit. So, do you want me to play this out, or do you just want to come up with something random?
I got these.
That works. If you actually have some, that's awesome.
They are effectively tarot cards. That's what they were. That's what they were based off of.
So you can play it out right there. Like however you want to do it, and just count
I
it out.
love tarot cards. Tarot cards are fun.
While these are in the image of the deck of many things, they are essentially just tarot cards.
Okay. So she'll splice them out for you.
Let me get everything
And while
ready.
he's doing it, it's technically for
I gotta get my reference book out.
Last time I got my cards read. That's great. It's great. I love the cards read. It's so fun.
Over there.
Okay.
Switch seats for a second.
That works. Hillbilly, I guess.
Because reading cards doesn't really work unless the person can't.
It's like looking at it. Yeah, I feel it.
So this is you in the past.
Oh.
This is you now.
Whoa.
Oh wow.
Should be rotated.
Oh.
I'm flipping the wrong way. You
Don't
past,
want to-
you now, and this is your future.
Oh. Why is it upside down?
Sad.
No.
It's a sad one.
That's scary.
Oh, it's sad.
What's that?
Yeah, it's scary. No, it's sad. There's a difference.
Both.
Just because scary is not knowing it's coming. But now that you know it's coming, you can't be scared.
For
That's
those
how that works.
who can't see the cards,
That's fair.
it's a skull, a shield, and an upside down beast.
Yes.
And I was playing tricks on me. I saw a moon, a sun, and then a guy.
No, that's valid. There is technically a moon here, and
I
it
think
does
that
look like a sun.
I'm happy I'm not like completely.
Your past is shrouded in death.
Oh.
You may have
Fair.
lost someone important
Valid.
to you.
Myself. Twice.
Damn.
But right now, you feel as if you must protect your friends.
Oh, it's so accurate. I love it.
But what lies in your future? Is
Scary. This is scary. Like, why is it upside down?
The suspense.
in the future, you may feel that you may feel the need to repress certain feelings.
Oh. Oh. What does that mean?
To repress your feelings.
That is for you to interpret.
What is that?
It's not supposed to be finite.
Nothing is finite.
I'm gonna turn into an emo kid. That's what it just said.
That's how you interpreted it, sure.
That's how you interpreted it.
That's how you interpreted it.
Be a repressed emo kid.
No, you're just gonna be, in order to get past or go through something, you must repress your feelings.
Yes! Emo!
Doesn't mean emo.
So, how you are feeling about those cards? It's up to you to decide. Maybe in the future we can come together and work, but I feel like there might be a little bit too many feelings that maybe I haven't smoothed out. And as much as I don't want to be around him, for the sake of camaraderie all around, we've already made an arrangement, and your replacement will be here in the morning.
I appreciate that. I'm sorry it didn't work out.
It's okay, it's not your fault. Tell Thram that, yeah, tell Thram I'm gone.
Okay.
And you can see her, she kind of starts to pack up the tent a little bit, and as soon as she's done, you can see what seems to be the same portal that the team normally pulls up, kind of just pop up, and she goes through.
So mysterious.
So many emotions in my brain.
Repress them.
Brain.
Repress them.
It is your fate.
It is your destiny. Repress all your
I
feelings.
have to repress my feelings.
Oh.
It's the only way.
So yeah.
Dang. That's an ambiguous and not very fortunate future card. That's
I mean,
not
it
a
was.
good one.
It could be worse.
That's the second time you got that as your future card, by the way.
Dang! No!
Yeah, you really do need to repress how you feel.
Yeah, you need to stop.
It was the first.
You need
It
to
was,
stop
remember
feeling,
that was
you know?
Malazant's future card.
Ah!
Oh, dude, you guys are like the same person.
Dang.
It was a reverse.
Yeah.
It was a reverse beast.
Dang. No. So my future hasn't changed. My future hasn't changed.
Yeah, if that's how you
My
read
present
it.
and past has changed, but my future has not changed.
I mean, if
apparently.
that's how you're reading it.
I guess so. I still have to repress my feelings back then and now.
Well, it may be different feelings that you're repressing.
I don't know.
You
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
That's why I'm saying to you.
I don't know.
The future is
Either way.
limitless possibilities.
I mean, they knew I had to repress some feelings from the start. So the same feelings, they probably knew what feelings I had to
Or maybe
repress
you
from
already
the start.
repressed those feelings, now you have new feelings that you need to
That's
repress.
unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
You want to share with
Can I have
class?
some emo? Emo, what do you want to share with the class?
I got nothing to share with the class. I'm not here.
Myself was pissed.
Sorry. I got.
I get it, no,
I
you're
got an
fine.
actress on the line. I'm
You're
sorry.
good, brother.
Can't there's emo
Okay.
now.
I guess are you guys not doing anything the rest of the night?
I'm sleeping, I'm like snoring, and I'm like tummy growling.
Always hungry.
I'm hungry, snoring, and that's sleeping at the same
Yeah,
time.
I go back to sleep. Unless, are we taking watches? If
Would
we're
we
taking
feel
watches,
the need to take watches?
I'll
You guys.
I'll just act like Benny Kent was watching, and then I switch
the
with him.
entire time.
I don't ever get to sleep. You can't though. He's gonna roll for it, okay? You said you were taking a watch. He's gonna take a watch.
Goodness, why would I have to do this?
You can do later. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Alright, he's not wanting you to poop. Come on. Oh, bother. I gotta go over here.
Sorry, I
Oh,
forgot
oh,
Benny
oh,
Kent
oh.
needed to get leveled. Maybe.
Okay, I'll just say nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's fair. I appreciate that.
That's fair.
Out of my arm.
I'll just say it happens. You guys take watches for
Nice.
because it's the wilderness.
Right.
That's a D6. I'm so sad.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I was like, I got a D6 for my HP. I'm like, nope, this is a rogue. But I rolled a 6, which is why I was sad.
Yeah. Now when you roll it, it's a 3.
It's a 2.
No, it's a 3.
Don't.
It is.
Don't make him feel.
Yeah.
Don't we roll ones and twos for help?
Yeah, you did. You rolled into a 3, like I called
Oh!
it. Since the
I
very
thought you rolled
beginning.
it into a two.
It's still good.
It's really good. It's really
not
good.
3, it's still good.
For a D6, maybe. For a D8.
It kind of feels shitty.
Yeah. Benny
Okay.
Kent, don't do this to us.
He's got 102 HP
It's
at level
13, right?
Yeah.
I'm not crazy. Okay.
Let me
I
see.
mean, I got 117. I'm not too far off from him.
You guys have the same. You guys have the same midnight.
Seems the case.
We do. It's just unlucky. I think I got unlucky for a couple.
Okay, he's got the stats. I don't need to worry
He's
about
got the
stats.
stats.
Everything else can be figured out.
I do need to pick a feat for him.
Oh goodness. What pair of feet will he take?
Well, he's
Yes,
got,
we-
Definitely not Xander's.
he's got metallic dragon.
Gosh! Oh! These things have never been taken care of in their lives.
Hooray!
Alright, so he's got metallic dragon
feet
and more
for
right
him.
now.
Yesterday
This
I
is
looked like
why
a
we
90s
fought.
art teacher, and today I look like an 80s like skater.
Oh, and magic
a
initiate. Nice.
Or 90s skater.
Yeah, you look good.
Thank you. It's the chair.
She's not going to distract you.
She's still there.
They're my favorite earrings. I love them.
Clickety clack.
What?
Clickety clack.
Right? Yeah.
Very well for this team.
Oh.
Yep.
I hope.
Resisted by my urge to do.
Oh yeah. You're rolling up here on the play on the forces, or?
That one's a good one. No, get that in my head.
You're welcome. It's a good one. At least it's a good one.
Damn.
On foot.
Oh, I see. It was just too loud.
Oh, I
There's
see.
a murder mystery game night at this cool cobble place, but it's on a Thursday. I will not be going.
Just look at him.
Yes, for sure.
It's like, oh.
Might be.
Alright, I'm almost ready. Just give me 2 more seconds.
You're good. I'm stressing.
Stressing out right now.
For some reason this isn't working.
That's worse.
Why, okay. Where's my phone?
Oh dear.
No, like, you know how like you have options and you can scroll through the options?
Yes.
It's not scrolling.
Oh, we hate that.
Technology.
At its finest.
I know D&D Beyond's going through some changes, so expect bugs, but jeez.
Please, just let me use the page.
I'm just here.
Please,
I'm just here to have fun.
have mercy.
Man, lighting. I'm gonna see what I can do about it in this second.
Fair enough.
Well, we got the time, right?
He's trying to figure out the lighting. I'm just going to stare deep into the camera.
I might lighten things up just a little bit. Enough. Oh, it's not in the face.
Dude, I love that, dude.
Yep, that'll be fine.
Dude.
That's fine. That works.
In fact, does the duty.
No, it's not that it's not scrolling, it just has that many options apparently.
That. Oh my goodness.
I don't like
Oh.
I'm not sure why, there should definitely be more options.
Oh my god.
What the frick? Okay, I know what spell that he's getting, and that's all that matters.
That is true. That is true.
I gotta remind you what it's called though. Oh yeah, I remember what it's called. Okay, he is leveled up.
He's good to go. He is good?
So,
Okay.
are we ready?
Yes.
Alright, yeah, we're ready.
You're fine.
You need to say the words. There you.
So you guys wake up in the morning. You hear a knock at the front of the door.
I'll get it.
You open it up to see a purple tiefling, one that you're sort of familiar with. From
Hello
the,
there.
from the elder group.
Oh, Graham, we just woke up, so I didn't have time to explain. Ophelia left, and now we have him.
Why did she leave? Wasn't she
Uh,
supposed to just stay with the group?
Well, they switched places, so because there was like clash. So
The clasp?
No.
Where are they at? Ah!
How are these little bitches?
We were clashing.
Oh! Yeah,
That's
y'all
what we
were
were getting
beefing
along.
about Eric for a little bit, but I didn't think it was that deep.
She apologized. She woke me up. She apologized and said like there's some feelings she has to like deal with, and she gave me a tarot card reading.
Okay,
You want to know the tarot card reading?
I guess.
So it was school, which means I have a lot of death and loss in my past, and then
Yeah,
shield,
that's a lot of
which
people.
means like protection and like I want to protect my friends and all that stuff. And then my future is still the same one from the last time where it's
You had
like
what?
an
You had a
upside-
first one?
Well, yeah. You weren't there. No, you were.
I don't know.
I think
like,
you wasn't
like it's
there.
either one, I wasn't there, or two, I just don't remember.
It was the day
Either way,
you
that's still
got
authority.
offhanded.
I did what?
This is like Janelle speaking. This
Yeah.
was the day that you got smacked by
Okay,
the
good.
bug
You're not
bug.
mentioning it because.
Yeah, no, I'm like mentioning it out of games. It's the bugbear day.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
Yeah, probably. Well, yeah, no, because if you mention a character, it's just gonna be, huh? I didn't. What happened?
For him, it is Bugbear Day.
Yeah, what the fuck? Shit.
nothing else happened that day besides Bugbear. But yeah, so she mentions what the card is. And then she says it's the upside down beast, which means repressed feelings. I'm gonna be emo apparently.
I guess that's one way to read it, but I think as you get older, you just learn to repress a lot of different emotions.
That's not good.
No, I mean, it's just sometimes how you have to move on in life is realizing that certain things aren't that important, and then you just kind of push those emotions to the background because it doesn't actually carry that much weight.
Eventually, you have to deal with them, though.
I haven't.
Hi, my name is Vegas.
Oh, hi. Nice to Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Nice to meet you, but you can just call me V. A lot of
Not,
people have a hard time pronouncing my name, even though it's spelled the same.
nice to meet you, V.
Here's your first handshake.
That's a good handshake. You have a lot of time.
I was just gonna say, every time a joke character asks me for a handshake, I'm just gonna automatically say
Yeah, it has to
firm.
be nice
No
and
matter
firm.
what play.
Doesn't matter. You'll be the daintiest character. It's a firm handshake. Damn!
It crushes your hand.
What's your strength? It's a 7. What?
Hi, Malia. Nice to meet you.
I think we
Oh, we
met
got
already,
2 V's.
Yeah, well,
but Vegas. That's the
Yeah,
name.
we got VVT or TVV.
and B.
Benny.
VTT.
Yeah, TVBV.
Uh-huh.
TVVV.
Here you go.
VVTV.
That's the updated image I have for
I'm still just standing.
You know what? I think that's way more accurate than the original one. Now, given the information that I came up with afterwards.
Yeah, I think it is too. So
What
that's
was
the
the
actor.
original one again? Wasn't it just like a male Belia?
No.
No.
What?
I
You
swear I
just
have
interpreted that.
That's how you
way.
interpret
No,
it.
I
That was
swear
your
you guys
interpretation.
sent me a picture of like a
Yes, you probably interpreted it that way. It does. I would say it probably looks similar, just given the art style.
Or I didn't see the same picture as you guys.
You know what I'm saying?
Because like the one that you guys sent me, yeah, that's not the one I was.
No, this is one of the things that they do. No, it's not everything. Sorry, I gotta pull it up now.
Probably just find it in the chat, our chat. It's gonna be a lot quicker.
Yeah, that's not the one that I'm talking about. I'm talking about like an actual gender bent Belita. Like there's like you guys sent me a picture one time of a gender bent Belita.
Whoa, that's not it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. I was
That's not it.
confused.
Oh, I guess this one is like actually just different art style.
So V, you're traveling with us today? Are we gonna have another swap? You guys taking turns?
Well, no, I don't believe that's that's the plan.
All right.
Shouldn't be the case.
Okay.
It's just me.
Is that what you're drinking?
Tea.
Ah,
Would you like some?
no,
You're not a tea guy?
no.
You look like a tea guy.
I'm definitely not a tea guy.
You look like a meat guy.
I like water actually. Water's pretty good.
You're a water guy?
Yeah, I like water.
Okay, cool.
Water's really good. It's really healthy for you. Keeps you going and
Mm-hmm.
lets your body do what it's supposed to do.
Sometimes, water doesn't do much for me.
All right.
I drink it, but like, it's not gonna do much.
I like
It keeps you alive. What do you mean it's not doing much?
There's some water that I can't help but keep. Shut up.
Sorry, this is what this character is. I'm sorry.
Yes, water can keep you alive, but when I'm he points to the horns.
Uh-huh.
So when water hits certain parts of my body, it evaporates completely.
That's weird.
It is part of my body. I cannot help that. But that's just how it goes.
No doctors ever been able to like figure out what's.
I just think it's just not a natural thing that most people have horns.
Hey!
This one has horns.
I love horns. You know why? I
Huh?
have horns. I don't want people with horns. So it's nothing against you. It's just thorns.
Because water doesn't evaporate off of you, and you have horns. But with you with horns, the water evaporates when it hits you.
Yeah, but I have the blood of the 9 hells in my body.
Oh!
You guys never met a tiefling before?
She definitely.
Oh, no, I
has.
know you.
She
Yeah,
definitely
it's
has.
just the ram being just fucking.
Oh!
I did send the original picture in the chat,
Yeah.
Sweet.
so you can compare, I guess.
Well, I didn't know we were a tiefling. I thought you were a furball.
Oh yeah, this was not the picture I was thinking of.
Yeah, you
so
can
I
still tell the
promise.
difference as I
I
post this.
had no idea that you were of the tiefling variety. I thought you guys were like the same race.
Oh. I don't know what race she is.
Oh, I'm a purple.
Oh.
I don't know why I have horns. Nobody else does, but.
Oh, it's a mystery.
So they don't normally have horns? We've definitely had this conversation.
Yeah.
Probably.
They don't normally have horns, as far as I know. You know.
Okay, well, welcome to our humble abode. We like to call this house the deck of many rooms.
No, we don't.
The deck of
No,
many rooms.
We don't?
I
That's how I've always been calling in my head.
I just call it card house. Call tent, the card tent.
I love the name Card House. It's to the point. You don't have to overthink anything. You know exactly what it is. I think it's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Card House works. So beyond the Card House and the fact that you're Furbolg and the fact that I'm a tiefling and you are a dwarf.
And that's
go.
not a cat.
Hi.
He's a goblin, so
There's
that's
a
fine.
goblin with us. Hello,
Yes.
buddy. How you doing?
Yeah, you can't be better, I guess.
You can't?
So where'd you pick up the goblin?
You say can't?
He was just in our house when we got back.
I'm not
Felt
sure.
bad.
So what clan are you from?
What?
Goblins typically have clans, right? What clan?
Oh, you know,
Oh,
just,
me, I'm
just that
Thunder.
one over there. Over yonder.
No, around the corner? That one?
Oh, more or less.
Yeah, I know that one. Four
Yeah, I
Corners
know that
clan.
one too.
The Four Quarters clan.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, that's a very prominent goblin clan. Right?
Well, maybe we can give ourselves a name.
Oh. Well, that's what the common folk would call you, right?
Goblin.
I'm not sure.
But they never gave themselves a
They never
name.
really cared.
In all fairness, a lot of goblin hordes and a lot of goblin camps, they typically don't have names, they kind of just have purpose. So what was the purpose of your clan? What do they do?
We rob people on the highway.
See? That's a purpose for you right there. We rob people on the... So,
Well,
why
he's-
is he with us?
Oh, because he turned away from his ways.
Uh-huh.
Oh, reformed goblin.
Yeah.
I tried.
Okay.
I'm trying.
Cool.
What you say?
So,
They're doing.
if they trust you, I will too. We are a group, right? You guys have a name or something?
Oh, where are the divergents inside?
Oh, thank you.
What?
You guys just don't have a name.
Oh.
The guy is just so brooding all the time.
Oh.
He's just like, we don't have time for names. We don't have time for names. We gotta
You
keep
guys
going."
walk a lot. There's times to rattle off names as you walk.
Exactly.
And you
The
talk.
few times I gave off options,
And then you
do you know what
and
he
then
said? I don't have time for this.
What if
we need to be on the mission. Stay focused.
What about eating food? I mean, you can talk while eating food. You can do that.
Yeah, like you guys don't ever have like just conversations just when you're just on your downtime.
No, we don't have conversations.
I think.
I miss conversations.
Oh,
I honestly didn't know what to say when you guys were. I remember that weird meeting we had when it was all of us in the same room and it was awkward because
No.
weird energy between that Eric guy and the other guy, and I don't know anything. I'm just in the corner, and you guys were just like, "Who am I?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm a cleric. I heal because that's what I do."
All right.
And it's off. It's a little odd, but guess what? I'm free to be myself.
Okay.
I don't have to overthink things. And it's nice to be with people who are able to have a conversation.
Yeah.
I think you'll fit in just fine. We're a little weird, but I think you'll fit in just fine.
Oh, I'm
normal.
very, very normal.
Me too.
More normal than ever.
See.
Said every person ever.
Yeah.
I like to think I'm pretty normal.
As then, like, my echo is just like walking by.
Oh. Is that your twin?
No, that's my echo. He does random
Echo Knight.
various things with me. Yes, and then Drake's following the echo like right behind.
Ah. Never seen an Echo Knight in person. How'd you come across this ability to weave time itself?
That's what it is. I had near-death experiences.
What? That's fascinating.
That's the only thing that makes sense to me is that due to my many near-death experiences, this is like me when I died.
Do you mean
Huh?
like a defense mechanism? Or is it
Oh,
like...
are we popping into trauma?
He avoids it. No, he
Whoops.
avoids it. He avoids it. Let's just change the subject.
I know, I'm not all about the trauma.
Well,
Wait, so
regardless.
tell them about the chairs.
Oh, dude, I got so many chairs. What's your favorite type of chair?
Mahogany?
Mahogany. Like, you like it to rock, sit still.
Oh, I prefer when they rock.
You want a mahogany rocking chair. Well, I got just the thing for you.
It smells-
It's not mahogany. I didn't have time for your mahogany.
But I know it's not.
God. I mean, do you know anything about wood?
No.
You can,
I wouldn't tell the difference.
Yeah, it's
That's quite
100% mahogany.
Can I roll to see?
You probably wouldn't be able to tell.
You're the nature one.
I don't know about
It
that.
would-
Oh,
it
I've
would-
studied
it
a
would-
lot of things, not this.
it would be nature.
oh wow.
You do have advantage on these
Oh, okay, cool.
because you're still in natural environment.
19.
Yeah.
And why nature is not one of the things that I get, I don't know.
Does it not show up?
No, it says advantage. I just don't know why it's not proficiency. In nature, it makes no sense. But
Choice.
Well, that was
That's
a
what-
player
Let's
choice.
play.
I don't remember that. I just went with vibes.
No,
I
it's
see.
fine. It's fine. It's also an intelligence-based roll.
That's probably the other reason why.
Oh yeah. Hey guys, I don't know.
So you recognize that it's not mahogany. You're not sure what wood it is, but it's definitely not mahogany.
I'll just
It's
let
oak.
it ride.
It's oak.
That's what-
Cool. I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do with this.
It's a rocking chair. You sit down on the chair and you rock and you pass time and relax.
We'll
Yeah,
put
but
it
we're
in
on the
the-
road. Are we taking the rocking chair to go?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
we'll just
it's,
put it in
like
the-
so it's you can quickly put it together and take it apart because I made it very simple. Like these few steps. It's not a few steps.
It's like 30 steps, including tools.
Yes,
Is it possible to just stick it into the bag of holding?
Yes.
Or-
I've
okay,
already
then-
broke it
But he's
down
always breaking it down right now.
because I'm showing off how easy it is to put it together and put it back away.
Huh.
It takes Thram all of 2 minutes.
Yep. But anyone else, imagine like setting up something from IKEA without having like any kind of resource in order to have
Oh,
put it
that's
together.
terrifying.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, fascinating. You are
Mhm.
very talented.
Thank you.
So, okay, no worries. So, what is, just get myself familiar with this group. Exactly what are your abilities? That way I can, prepare
I hit
appropriately for
things.
today.
I can also, I can make chairs. Like I said, you saw that. Other things I can do. I'm gonna go to the list now. We did this last time. Well, I'm pretty good with carpenter's tools, photography tools, jeweler's tools, leatherwork tools,
I can.
mason's tools,
Your
navigator
hands.
tools. I
Thank
can.
you, these soon.
I'm really good with wood carver's tools. I can see with the chairs. If you need someone to like steer a boat, I can do that. You need
I'm listening.
all right, okay. And then if you need someone to like steer like a cart, I can do that for you. I'm pretty good with regular like most weapons, but I usually use a spear because it does the most. It was given to me by a dear friend. Language I can speak, I can obviously speak Common because that's the language I'm talking about right now, Draconic, and then I'll start talking Draconic and going off on this list to let me know if you speak it or not. Nope. And so now it's just guttural like noises where it just roars, and then it's just me saying, I can also speak Dwarvish, and then I start speaking Dwarvish. If anyone speaks that. Nope. Start speaking Dwarvish, and then I will then start to speak Elvish.
I do know that one.
And then I'll be like, and the last one I know is how to speak is Undercommon. Does anyone know how to speak Undercommon?
I know that one too.
You know Undercommon,
Yes.
and so you'll understand. Like, and those are all the languages that I know. And then you already saw the Drake and my Echo. Those are my other two buddies that helped me fight, and that's what I do.
Nice.
I'm also really good at being sneaky. It's one of like the things that we did the most as a group.
Have never been more satisfied with somebody's answer. Do you want to know? Sorry, now I'm going to. Do you want to know what the other group did?
I hit things.
Yeah, and he was just like, dude, I hit stuff. I'm pretty good at hitting stuff, and you're going to be basically supporting me. He didn't say that because he was trying to be nice a little bit, but the way his tone came off was that.
All right.
And everybody else was very moderate with stuff even as well. I didn't get that. That's nice. I know exactly what to do. If we are in a sticky situation, perfect. Miss Mia, what can you do?
You want me to list everything like him too?
You don't have to, but if you want to, I am not opposed to it.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna start doing it too. Okay, so my languages are Common, Druidic, Elvish, Orc, and Sylvan, and I have a herbalism kit and a lyre. I never use a lyre. You know, it's more of like, you know, if we want to play one day, you know. I have proficiencies in many weapons, but I don't really use them. To be honest, I'm more of a spellcasting druid. So I like to summon something, and then I can like pow while that thing is also summoned. You know.
Okay.
That's what I like to do. I can also, you know, shift into animals, but I don't always do it because then I can't do spellcasting. You know, then that's because I'm.
There's a certain type of joy when it comes to the art of the arcane.
It's fun.
So,
It's fun. It's pretty
you are
fun.
definitely barking up the right tree when we talk magic.
Yeah. I also have this book. It's in here because I try not to move it too much.
Right.
It's got a symbol, and if I like put it down and then like run away, someone can like if they're in the circle and they fail, you know, they get you know,
Huh?
that's simple.
What?
I don't know how to explain it. That's how Leah would explain it. I don't know how to explain it, and I know how to explain it. Leah doesn't know. She thinks book, death book.
We'll have to look at that later. Maybe I
Yeah.
can examine it for you.
Yeah, and then I can like summon little things to like protect me. Like,
Okay.
those like star thingies on. Yeah.
That's dope. I love that. That is awesome. Love to hear it. So,
Oh,
he wrote the nose down. It's just
Yeah, I
like he
know.
says that out loud.
Yeah.
I also have resistance on fire, lightning, necrotic, and thunder.
Alright. Perfect.
Yeah.
Love to hear it. You, Mr. Goblin, any hits?
I'm a psychic rogue. I know Abyssal, Common, Goblin, Thieves' Cant.
Right.
I'm pretty sneaky.
Okay.
You know,
Nice.
rogue things.
Of course.
I know a few spells.
Gotcha. That works. I can work with that. Still more information than what I was working with. Love it. So I'm V. Nice to meet you guys. I know we've already done this, but you know this is proficient with what I have. Since you guys went over all your languages, it's showing off. And there's Celestial, Common, Elvish, Giant, Infernal, and Undercommon. We got the Undercommon and Elvish, and also no Elvish, so that's good. So there's that. I'm a cleric. Clearly, you guys already know that. But I am also, I dabble in the arcane arts of knowledge pursuits, essentially. So a little bit wizard, not much, but like it's mostly the Raven Queen. She offers her guidance, and I follow through with her teachings.
Do I know what the Raven Queen is? I'm gonna roll for it.
Religion.
By the way,
By the way, don't finish this up.
I'm not going to finish the sentence because she already
12.
rolled.
Oh. What was it? Oh, sad. 12.
Because you would be looking at it with a puzzle book, right?
No, I feel like she'd try to act like she knows
Oh,
what it
okay.
means. She's like,
Okay.
12 would not be enough normally.
19.
19?
Yeah.
You've heard of the Raven Queen, but there's a lot of there's not a lot of information on the Raven Queen. You know that her domain is in Shadowfell, and that's pretty much it. The Raven Queen, Ravens, kind of a goddess of death and fate. Yeah, that's pretty much what you know. She's a goddess of death and fate, and resides in the Shadowfell, and that's pretty much it.
I'll take that information to you with the groove.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, do you guys know who the Raven Queen is? Just in
The
case you
Queen of
don't.
Ravens, yeah, she summons ravens from the Shadowfell.
Well, it's beyond that. It's more or less a lot of people and a lot of mages and a lot of warriors like to try to cheat death. Death is inevitable. It happens. And there's a natural process when it comes to it.
That's what I thought.
So there's a lot of people who like to resurrect. The Raven Queen likes to keep things in order, and she's almost like someone who helps guide people to the right spot where they need to be. So she's not too fond of when people are not, where they're supposed to be. Beyond that, my indulgences are in the knowledgeable pursuits. There are plenty of raven gods that actually specialize in such tactics of finding those who need to be brought to where they need to be. People who
They're like a
cheated
taxi
death.
service?
She is a taxi service.
Right, to
And
get
there's
where they
many
need to
different
be.
domains and whatever gods or whatever you would have chosen to feel like you are devout to. She helps guide you to that place.
so, can we just say there's a mental understanding between the both of us that we're not going to mention that we pretty much came back?
We can think that.
I hope.
Is that your interpretation, or is that just what you're saying?
That's just what he's saying.
Got it.
He knows what the actual thing is.
What does that mean?
He's like reading your facial expressions right now.
Well,
You
No,
do know
no,
that.
just like
Okay.
before, she's
Also,
not-
you do know with that role that she is a prime deity rather than a betrayer god. Good.
my person doesn't even remember what that is.
Betrayer gods are the
Prime deities
these
made
ones.
the pact for the divine gate. The betrayer gods are the ones that are imprisoned.
Oh, okay.
Like when I acted like I knew who the Raven God was and still making like a okay like face. But I'll probably roll for it if you want me to, because that's totally an understandable part for you to want me to roll.
Well, I would
Because
mostly be able to. We wanted to roll insight, but you want me to roll a deception check before? That's up to you. Because he is bending the truth here.
Yeah, I'll say deception check.
Sorry, like give it advantage or give like the check against it disadvantage. Because it's not like she knew anything about it to begin with.
I'll give
16.
I'll give you advantage because while you are not telling the full truth, there is a lot of truth in what you're saying.
it's more like she's believing this is true, but she's more like she doesn't want to make a face, as in like, yeah, we died before. This is us. So are you gonna kill us, kind of thing. She doesn't want to.
So it would probably be deception on your
Yeah,
side,
that's
but
what I
then
was
insight
saying.
on your side.
Okay, that works. I get what you're saying. Oh, if it's insight, really.
Yeah, but it's something that would happen. So I'm
No, you're good.
19.
All that.
26.
Damn.
Right there. Player Goper.
You, as you mentioned, like the undefiling of life and death, you kind of see Valia make a sort of like, oh shit kind of look, but it's really subtle.
Got you. Well, that is one of many versions of what the Raven Queen is. See, the beautiful thing about the Raven Queen is there are many different stories and many different interpretations of what she does, what she's there to do, and how she delivers messages. Me personally, I prefer the knowledgeable pursuits. She blesses me with the ability to read the thoughts of others.
Oh. Terrifying.
She blesses me with the ability to learn from others in ways that most can't. And the arcane abilities that I have really can benefit. So I am glad to be a part of the team. And I hope we can talk in the future about some interesting things.
Sure. I mean, I'm an open book. You can ask me anything, I'll tell you.
Oh, well, we'll be asking all the questions. So, without further ado, this is my staff of fire.
Oh, that's a nice staff of fire.
Ah! It's not active right now, but it is really cool. I can cast wizard spells out of it because I'm technically a wizard. Isn't that nice? Normally you could, but I can. Nice.
Okay.
I love it. It's nice. It's been really good in a pinch. We were in a dungeon one time. Nobody else could use it, so they were just like, we'll give it to him. Thanks, guys.
But did they almost turn into a goat?
What? No.
No, different
Dang.
staff.
Cause I
No, that one was
this
striking.
one- Yeah. No,
You guys almost turned into goats? Aren't you a druid? You can turn into a goat.
Yeah, but like
Like permanent.
like permanent goat.
Permanent goat.
Yeah, it wasn't a good.
Tried to
You'd
use
just
it.
be a goat man.
Oh, a satyr.
No, not like a satyr.
Like,
Half goat, half man.
Yeah, there's
Not
a
satyr.
difference. It's different. It's fucking the difference.
we almost turned into
Oh.
a goat. Like I wasn't affected by it for
Okay.
some reason, but they were turning into
Fucking
goats.
difference.
So.
Well, you're not a good person. That's a plus.
It is.
That's wonderful.
You would have clip-clopped her all on the ground. It would be weird and awkward for everyone.
Absolutely. Alright, so if you would indulge me a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and take a few moments to spend a little deep concentration and prayer towards the Raven Queen and prepare some of my spells for the day. That way I am most efficient for the team.
Alright.
Alright, he finds himself a corner, and you can see as he puts the staff into the ground, he puts himself on his knees. You can see like a black energy come over his body, and for a moment his irises and his eyes go white. And within that moment, you can see what seems to be two ravens kind of just.
Fuck,
Just
I can't
like-
remember the names.
What are the names of the ravens?
No. So, like, Norse mythology.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I can't remember the names.
I don't remember their names either. But these ravens sit there, just on the staff and one on the shoulder, and he starts to practice spells for you, and that's what you see him doing as he's in the corner.
While you were praying, we haven't had clerics, so like god intervention has never really been a thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh boy, here we
Oh
go.
boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here we are.
You get a vision
Oh, dude, yeah.
of the Raven Queen,
Oh,
a pale woman draped in black clothing.
I know it well.
She says, watch over these travelers. I have seen their souls before, but I do not wish to impede on their journey. They are quite interesting, and besides, they have a book of mine. It helps me keep track of them.
Yes, likely.
I got chairs.
While we are at having a conversation for once, if you indulge me, please. Months ago, this Belia chick was really insistent on me being her father.
Yes. I actually remember
Unfortunately,
this.
you
Yes.
did do that.
Oh dang.
I need confirmation. Would you be able to do that for me, or are we going to be left in the dark per usual?
You know, fate has a funny way of playing out.
No in death. What the fuck?
Cryptic as usual, but
What
Give me
the
13
fuck?
less. Thank you for your blessings, my queen. I shall not fail you.
Loyal as always.
I don't know what other way to be. And he will come back.
Want some bacon?
You immediately, like he's on his knees.
Yep.
Bacon?
Bacon?
How good is it?
It's like, right now, it's medium well, because it doesn't know if you're a fan of well done.
Oh man, he is good. He says nothing. You are good.
Ah.
You had no idea if I was going to like crispy or not, but if you don't mind, crisp up a little.
Crispy up, okay.
Yeah,
So
crispy.
now if I can put it back on the fire for a little
He's
bit.
considerate.
He is. He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool.
I get off my knees. Oh, thank you. Nice bacon. Good job.
It's good bacon, thank
That's
you.
really cool. Ophelia, we tried to like make her feel comfortable. We had, at one point while we were waiting on something, we were playing like a game, and she just wasn't vibing with it.
They're a complicated crew.
Yeah.
A lot of things have unfortunately plagued their adventure.
I mean, if they're not talking about it, there's no way for them to get past it.
Yeah, but that guy's not a talker. And unfortunately,
So because he's not a talker, he forces everyone else not to be a talker.
well, I talk regardless. It doesn't really matter. I'm a talker regardless. This is just who I am as a person. I like information, but he's learned to shut down my conversations. Do you know, like, that person who just wants to help,
Right.
but they people refuse their help?
Yes.
I'm normally that guy.
Oh.
They don't like to hear the voice of reason. I'm typically someone who tries to help out and sees both sides. Not really their cup of tea when it comes to adventures, because a lot of them are like really one-sided when it comes to their mentality. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So,
I've dealt with people in the past.
like you.
Huh?
Like you.
I dealt with this one. I dealt with a guy named Eric. There's another person named Sophia I dealt with. Not to mention all the people I helped with, all the times in Amman when I worked over, and I started listing all the places I've worked at before.
Oh, yeah, that's really great. Seasoned adventurer.
Oh, I wasn't adventuring during those times. During those times, it was just starts listing all the odd jobs.
Yeah, that's a good 3 minutes. All right,
Yeah.
so what about you? How long have you been adventuring?
No? How long would you say has this journey been?
I could not tell you. I would say at least 4 months.
Was
At
that,
least 4 months.
now, is that with the death or without the death?
Very curious. 4 months and you're already this powerful.
So what happened?
Mhm.
Was I was supposed to be sent to the south, right? And I think it's been 4 months. Yeah, so I was supposed to be sent to the south, by my elders, because that way I like got rid of the thing the thing that was waking up in the south that would have pretty much like killed a lot of people and like
Okay,
was
so-
bad. We did it. It's all good. It didn't wake up. It was
Right.
a Titan seed. It was crazy.
Mhm.
And so I got sent out. So now I can go back technically and make them proud and be the next leader. But the Malazan thing is not working out. So I have some help with that first before I go back home.
Right. Okay. Alright. 4 months. We can work with that. It's just very fascinating how magic works. It's also fascinating how adventurers work. She's only been at this for 4 months and she's this strong.
Well, some people take on things really quickly. You know, they say pressure makes diamonds, so I guess that's
It
just.
does. Near-death experiences make you want to be
Yeah,
strong.
near-death experience made me summon another entity besides myself.
Also, it's in my blood. My mom was like,
So you're destined to be an archer-druid, I assume, correct? Someone who
No,
needs to
she's
act?
destined to repress her feelings.
oh, I got fortune telling. I'm pretty sure you heard my fortune telling.
Yes.
Yes, they told me I was going to repress my feelings, apparently. I don't know what that means.
I mean, depends on the feelings you're choosing to repress.
I have no idea.
So
Last
the-
time I said that, it was because this was before I found out Malazan was a terrible, terrible guy. And I was
Yes,
like, I
he
thought
is.
he was cute. And they said repress your feelings, and I was like, oh, that must be
We
why.
like looks away a little bit. Maybe looks right back at you.
So I thought he was cute. Now I don't. He's terrible. But like now I got the
Yes,
same
he
card,
is.
so I'm thinking maybe it's not those feelings that they were talking about, but other feelings.
So,
I don't wanna press
There
my
was times,
attention.
like, remember when I was
Yes.
the store owner of, was it Dungeon Pizza? It was Dungeon Pizza.
You said it was Dungeon
Yeah,
Pizza.
it was Dungeon Pizza.
You said-
When I was the store owner of Dungeon Pizza.
Ah,
when it
Dungeon
came- yeah,
Pizza.
mhm. So I had to repress some of my feelings when I had to address some of the people that worked under me.
You were the fellow that was walking by himself, busy in Amon?
Yes.
Ah, I felt so bad for you. You were always busy, and there was no one else working there.
Yeah, I had to make really, tough business calls during those times.
I did feel bad. I didn't go in there because I'm just like, this guy is upset.
I wasn't upset. I was having a grand old time. It just stunk that, none of the workers wanted to work with me anymore.
Oh, yes, you look
Because
like
I had
you were
to
very
make-
busy.
Right.
I'm sorry to see that it didn't work out. It was a really fun looking business.
Yeah, it had promise. And then the guy that was running the shop to begin with left after 3 months.
That stinks.
Yeah. Imagine leaving like everything behind to someone that just learned how to put a pizza together. And now is just running the entire pizza shop.
Trauma dumping on Venus.
He's all here for it. He's here for it.
But regardless,
Hilarious.
Trauma dump away.
we are heading south.
Yeah, if we want to do that, that's fine. If we were to sit here for the next 2 hours and just talk, I would be okay with that.
I feel like we're on a time crunch. Like, I'm not trying to sound like that other person, but we can talk on the way.
Yes, you're right. I know that. It's just I'm just letting you know that like whatever you guys want to do, I'm a team player. I'm here for it. Who's
All
the
right.
leader?
That's me.
You're the leader?
Yep.
Wonderful. So like the man said, we must be on the road.
That's it. I'm gonna take down the tent.
He's walking you guys goes. Alright, so exactly who was the owner of Dungeon Pizza as we're walking now?
That was Guy Fiatto. Holy hell, I had a stroke.
You're
Oh my
good.
God.
You're fine, man. Guy Fiatu. Interesting name.
He was an interesting man.
Okay, I believe you. I'll have to remember that name for the future just in case I come across it. Okay, perfect. Guy Fiatu. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So we're all on the same page that Malazan's a bad guy, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Like the whole
I thought he was cute, but I was at first. I didn't know all the bad things he did. Don't look at me. Don't look at me that way. I didn't know. This was at the very beginning.
Okay.
I don't want to be
Yeah,
judged.
she's moved past her 3
I'm
months. It's been 3 months since those feelings.
Yeah, it's been a while. I
I'm
called him sexy
so-
girl at first, but I'm not anymore. But not anymore. I don't call him that
Is there a
anymore.
reason why, like, you're gagging?
Yeah. He's a gross. I have a very repulsive image of that man.
Alright.
This is when I didn't have a repulsive image. After a while, he's done some really messed up stuff.
So imagine, like, we had just had a picture of a person, right? And you don't know the name, their deeds, and they're, you know, fairly attractive.
Yes, I
Does
understand.
that's all it was.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just my body has a visceral reaction when thinking about those two things. It has nothing to do with
What two things?
Greg looks at you and goes, "Are you trying to get me to say it?"
I'm just confused.
He does visibly laugh like that, and he goes, "You're a funny one. I like you." I'm not saying those two words together, even though you might be serious about like you being confused. Either way, I think we'll get along genuinely here. On the road, I guess.
Not the sexy girl pass coming to haunt me.
Yeah. The repressed feelings, they're coming up. We told you what would happen.
I did repress them. You guys, I repressed them. They're
I
gone.
swear.
They're
I
gone.
swear.
They're down the drain.
Oh, you'll repress them.
Hey.
Oh, they're repressed.
Now you can make a survival check.
Oh wow.
Oof. Big oof.
Big oof.
I have advantage.
24.
24. I mean, it's nothing new at this point. And with the Titan being asleep, it's not so disorienting. You make your way south pretty successfully through the jungle. However, towards like midday, you come across what appears to be a grove.
I like how everyone has a reaction to
And it's just like a
That's the thing.
Snow growth? Or is it like,
the trees seem to be like moving subtly, almost as if breathing. The air is thick with humidity and the ground becomes soft and mossy. The trees here are ancient, their bark covered in strange runes and symbols. A low, melodic hum can be heard, seemingly coming from the trees themselves.
Do I recognize the runes?
You can make a, let's say, an Arcana check.
can I at least assist with that?
Yeah.
I can, well, I'm gonna give it advantage there.
Cool. None, too much.
14.
14?
Not a lot.
Can I look at it?
Go ahead.
So we did, let me look at it.
A lot of the trees got weird marks on them.
30?
Does 30 do anything?
It just, the rooms seem to be almost a protective sort of thing.
Seems to be a protective sort of thing, just like an observation or sorts.
Do we care about it? We just walk past it?
I think we walk past it. No, that's
Alright.
It's in your path. It's not like, it's
Oh,
a,
it's very wide.
yeah.
Oh.
There's
I
a
thought it
path
was like-
through it,
Oh.
but it is a grove that you come across.
Before that, I just go, 1 second, everyone. And he'll take a little bit of time to cast 8 at 5th level.
25?
20.
20.
That is 20.
Max HP modifier.
20 max HP.
I'm assuming to you 3.
That is correct.
Got it.
I'm not done with their
Okay. And nothing against the guy. So let's get rid of those points. Okay.
He's truly just in the back, to be honest.
He has a purpose.
We all have a purpose.
And a reason for being.
We need to know.
Yeah.
Alright, that should, get a little buffering going on a little bit just in case we do come across something. But it's not gonna happen. If you want to, we can be on our way.
Alright, let's continue onwards.
As you guys start to make your way through the grove, the life of this seems to grow. You guys just walking normally?
Yeah.
At the moment.
As you guys are walking. Can I have everybody just roll me a D20?
8.
8?
18.
18. Alright, 3. I'm gonna need another roll because I also got a 1.
Yeah, fair.
Nice.
Hot.
Another again.
Come on!
We're getting out of the way, dude.
I got a 2 as well. Okay, 5. Okay.
Good.
That's crazy. We're in sync.
Benny, Kent, and Thram are like.
We're bros.
Anyways, Thram, you end up stepping on a branch. A loud crack echoes through the grove.
Oops!
Oops, indeed.
As that happens, a massive mound of branches, vines, and an amalgamation of plants starts to grow and form right in front of you guys. It seems aggressive.
I'm gonna use speed with plants.
But as it sees Valia, it hesitates.
Are you okay? He didn't mean it. Are you fine? What happened?
You can understand. You cast it, so
Don't
Yeah.
fight. Don't fight.
I'm not fighting. I just have I'm watching.
Okay?
I ain't
Everyone
fighting.
stand
I
down.
didn't realize
talking
that
to it. Good talk to it.
there. I misstep. I apologize. I just am trying to get through.
Yeah, we're just trying to go through. We didn't mean to. I'm so sorry about that.
this is sacred ground. None shall pass.
Okay, if it's
We're not
if it's sacred grounds, then is there like an alternative route that isn't sacred grounds?
On sacred ritual.
Who-
Yeah.
Y'all can hear this too?
I can speak.
You
with
can't
that.
understand it. All you
Oh.
hear
Okay, gotcha. I didn't realize that.
Is there another way around? We just didn't mean to. We just thought it was. We didn't know it was like sacred ground. We don't mean to cause any problems.
someone make a persuasion check.
You're doing more talking.
You get advantage because you're a furbolg.
Oh my god, no.
No.
I'm gonna use lucky here. No! Okay, 8.
That's a good one.
Should I do lucky again? I really feel like this
This
is
is
not a
your
good
choice.
situation.
This is your
I'm
choice.
gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, 19.
19. Okay.
I had to use 2
You
monkeys,
needed a
but
20.
it's
Damn it!
Not my fault.
I sense power within this one.
Okay.
There's an exit over there.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you.
Is there a way I can help prepare your tree, or
tree stump
Stone.
or the branch.
I don't know.
I'm gonna see if I have anything on me to kind of at least like add to it, like lines or something to kind of give it like a little bandage.
It's obviously just a dead branch. It was something that just awoke this.
Yeah, but in my brain, it's all connected. So I just put a little I like tie it together and just leave it back. Like, sorry. Have a good day.
Okay.
Take care.
Let's go. Let's go. He said the exit's that way. Let's all go.
I was gonna notice first time.
No,
No,
he didn't mean that.
we've learned.
He didn't mean that. He were goodbye.
We
I'm rushing.
so we've learned in our adventures that we don't burn down forests.
It's a joke.
You should say it with a more light-hearted
In your head
tone.
and away from the sacred noun man.
Okay. You guys make your way out of the grove
We're out of it now.
safely.
Man, I'll still burn it down. Stop!
I'm not gonna actually burn it down.
And you guys continue on your journey.
It's actually not that hard for the first time, to be honest.
It doesn't take that long to burn out a forest.
Good thing about it.
I would try to avoid burning forests.
I'm not. I don't burn forests, okay?
You're
saying,
really
you
making
know.
a moniker about burning
And well,
forests.
now that we're on the topic, right? I'm just saying it's very easy to do so.
Right. So how many forests have you burned down in your time?
0.
Alright, that's good to hear.
Never burned a forest down.
That's
I
awesome.
appreciate
I also
that.
didn't have to start a fire at that time. I still would never burn a forest down.
It's getting less and less convincing.
Yes. Well,
Yes, it is.
regardless, we're gonna keep going on, and we don't burn down forests
No, we don't.
or jungles
We don't.
or plant life that isn't trying to kill us.
Nope. I'm glad we're on the same page. I don't know
Alright,
why
perfect.
we're
I'm just,
talking slowly.
I'm just making sure that we laid out all the ground rules, so that way there's not, I didn't know, because that happens a lot of times whenever you're on various odd jobs with random people, that if you don't set up the ground rules, you guys hurt each other's feelings and it turns inside squabbles. That's just what happened last time, because you had the,
Oh, that's what's happening.
We also have a lot of drama. Ophelia and I kind of, you know, that's why we're.
that just happened not like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
You guys are not, it's bound to bad luck, huh?
Well,
I'll say.
yeah. Yeah.
I would just say that you're lucky that you got out of it.
I'll say.
Well, you know, it is mysterious how we get out of certain situations. So I am glad to see that we are still here. We got out of the forest. Look at that. Isn't that great? Everything on that apple.
Yes. I thought
It's
it
not
was.
weighted at all.
No,
I
not
thought
at
it
all.
was like.
It's not weighted.
No. Because all of them,
You're right.
It's
one.
just rigged.
It's
It's
great, yes.
Not the one.
Yeah, this is the one.
Did you see that?
The actual.
I got the
20.
one.
The actual 20.
You actually did, though.
Yeah, on the first
Does that
one.
count? Just kidding.
The actual 20 of the die.
That is crazy.
But
There is a 1 in here as well.
there was a. Yeah,
One
there it is.
chance.
There's a chance for it.
Yeah, there's the same chance. But regardless, we got out of the forest, and where are we trying to head to now?
The direction that we need to go lead is
Trying to see if I can.
What game are we playing?
staying with my dice.
Anyways,
I gave it to him.
Oh, okay.
you guys continue traveling through the day, through the jungle. But as the sun starts to set, well, you can't really see it, but as the sun starts to set, you guys break through and you find yourselves staring at the expanse of plateaus.
Can you pull up a map? So
I'm
where exactly
boots?
No, does that make me boots?
My boots, yeah. Sure.
It's an inside joke. Yeah. Right over. There it is. Yeah! There it is. Finally.
Sorry. You're just going so down.
You're good. I understand.
What makes you boots?
Oh, because there it is.
You said I was
There
down.
it is.
Because I'm the map, you're...
Yeah, I have to be boots.
Your boots
Yes.
and your door. That's all there is.
Yep. I'm pretty funny with it sometimes.
Wow.
Does that make me swiper?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We're not at party together. You are there playing someone that's trying to steal from us.
Pretty much.
So what do we put up the map with?
Yeah, we got the map up now.
There you go.
You guys are more or
Seems
less-
like you guys have mocked this map pretty well. Seems like you guys know what you're doing.
Kinda.
Did they say where they were gonna meet up with us?
They did not say.
Did they say
It was like-
I don't think
Ready
they
to
did.
go?
Did they?
No, you guys are gonna meet up basically at the boss.
Did they tell me things? I'm following them. They're using me for a healing fodder.
Alright, well.
Hey,
I
we
mean, what
can't
is-
exactly go to one of the cities to get more potions and stuff, so we're just gonna have to.
We're gonna just keep on going.
Yeah, because we
But
can't
there is
exactly.
there is not a damn plant in sight.
Dang, no! That's not good.
You gotta. This is more or less the Grand Canyons, I imagine.
That means we can't. If we cannot teleport out.
That's fine.
That's what I'm gonna do.
You see some trees and like it's not a quick transition, obviously. So I mean, like towards this, there's like a couple trees for a couple miles, but past that it's barren plains, plateaus.
Dang, this is out of my element.
Well, onwards then.
It is a mountain. You guys ever climbed the mountains before?
Yes,
Like the mountains?
yes.
I don't know.
The ones right next to Amon. I can't remember what they're fucking called.
Mountains of all.
It was like something that was like actually close to Amon, I remember.
Craghammer?
Yeah,
Oh, there is.
yeah.
That's the mountain range that you're from.
Yep.
The little tiny mountain range north of Milan.
Well, probably also tell them we went to Stormcrest. We also went to like the Stormcrest Mountains because we were gonna fight an Afridi. We did fight the Afridi. We fought the Afridi.
Nice. I've been in the cold mountains before. Those mountain treks were one that truly challenges the body, the mind, and your resolve.
It was really crazy because the moment we stepped into the cave, it was really hot.
Apparently there are plants on plateaus,
Oh, not really.
so there's plants.
Okay.
Not a lot of them, and obviously they're more on the face of it, like
Yeah.
Okay.
the very like either the base or like towards on the face of the plateaus.
Okay.
Not so much on the very top.
Fair enough. That works with me. Yeah, but we can't really stop at one of the, because that's all his territory. So if we stop, he's probably gonna have his minions go pow pow pow, and we don't want to do that.
Yeah, so we're just gonna continue on and keep moving forward. Oh.
What time of day is it? It's starting to get time.
The sun is setting. It's a very nice golden orange at the moment.
That's a nice color.
It really looks really nice heading into the plateaus.
This is a nice place to like lie down for the night.
I mean, the rocks are gonna be kind of hard, but I guess.
We have a house.
Yeah, we have the card house. We can make beds out of the cards.
Okay. We're gonna sit right on the mountain with the
Oh,
sticky
well.
end up.
Like,
You got the card house.
oh, right. God.
I think that I enjoy pointing things up my bosom.
I didn't say a fucking word like that, what?
I don't know.
I don't
Whatever you want to do,
I
or
don't think he said that.
Hanging out with sometimes.
I'm not here to judge you. So whatever you want to do.
What?
If that's how you roll, you know, we're not gonna judge you, but I don't think anyone.
Whoa, what do you think I'm referring to?
Pointy things in your muzzle?
My bosom. I'm talking about the
I heard
sharp beams of
bottom.
love that my Raven Queen gives me. That travels in my arcane.
I didn't
But you
hear
said you know
bosom.
in
I heard
part.
bottom.
What?
What?
You didn't say bottom?
I said bosom.
Oh.
I
What
thought
did you
bosom
hear?
was
I heard
bosom.
bottom. I said it like 3 times.
This is not a bosom.
This is buttocks.
This is a buttocks. This is a bosom.
I concur.
Oh, yeah.
Really good thought this. But I, for a second, I also thought. I know what bosom is, but
Okay.
you're gonna have to deal with that. She now thinks bosom.
That's not. What do you think a bosom is? Let's have this conversation right now. No, that's a buttocks. That's a butt. That's a booty. This is a bosom.
I
Your-
think
your
of
breast
cherry
bone.
blossoms.
You think of cherry blossoms?
Yeah.
Aww. Cherry blossoms, they allow your body to feel nice?
Oh no, because it's just very close to the word bosom.
Oh. I'm trying to relate to a feeling that is.
Thram and feelings?
He's hungry like that. Alright, so let's be down for the night because I'm starting to realize exactly how. Well, I'm gonna have to teach you some things. There's nothing wrong with it.
Well, I know things. I just thought that bosom meant bosom.
So, do you know what souls are?
Souls? Well, yeah.
What souls?
Souls are
Like the thing that's in your
body, that's like your
shoes.
very being.
Well, that's technically true. You talking about the outside of your shoe?
Yeah, that
You're
one.
technically right there too, so I can't really say much. But I'm really referring to like the bottoms of your feet.
Oh yeah, souls. I thought you meant like souls, like OULS.
Well, I now know the confusion that this conversation is happening. We need to go over body parts.
No, we don't.
We probably do. If you thought this was a bosom, it might be a conversation
Well,
to have sometime soon.
technically, there's an actual name. It's called a butt. It doesn't have to that butt and it's a
Butt
boobs.
talks.
Maximus.
So like,
Gluteus maximus.
yeah. So I just
Ass.
didn't know that I just didn't know the code word. You know. For butt.
Oh, the code word, huh? There's no code word.
Hey, we were speaking. You see it? Why didn't you tell
I
me?
didn't know.
No, that's fine. Okay, let's set it for
Oh
the night.
man.
No,
Oh.
these can't. We call that part the rocks.
The rocks.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Weird. Lovely.
Wait, you call which part? The bosom or the buttocks?
The butt.
The butt.
Yeah.
The bottom.
Oh, okay.
We sit on the rocks, you know?
Oh. I like how you think.
I like how you think too.
Smart.
Well, let's say.
Some would call it smart. Alright.
Man, let's.
That is, let us rest for the night in the card house.
Yeah. Still like decade.
It's a pretty peaceful night as you guys are just entering the plateau. Nothing happens during the night. You guys all rest safely.
It's a beautiful morning.
But as the sun rises,
Oh.
It's not a beautiful morning.
you quickly understand the difference between the jungle and plateaus. Humidity is gone, replaced with the dry summer heat.
Oh man, I do love water.
So, question.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why there were a fresh pair of boots next to my bag? Is that just a gift?
Yeah, so the last person we traveled with, that was kind of not the size like Ophelia, Like he had problems with his feet, so I didn't want you to have like the wrong type of shoes for plateau walking.
Quite kind of you. I think I'll take you up on that offer.
They're the same fucking shoe.
He's not gonna know better.
He's
He's not a
just
cobbler.
making shit up.
He goes, okay, thank you.
No problem.
Oh, we haven't introduced you to Greg.
Oh
This
no,
is our cameraman.
Greg's been saying hi this entire time.
Oh. Cameraman.
You didn't notice him before.
He's
Hi,
always
Greg.
been-
What's he doing?
Cataloging.
he records everything ever for us. So if you have any point in time,
Every step you take,
Yeah.
every move you make, he'll
He's
be watching
watching.
you.
So he's able to recall anything?
Oh no, not recall.
he's taking videos. So it's like a documentation. You know that fight versus Eric and Silas? You know?
I wasn't there for that.
No, that's what I'm
Oh my
saying. He
fuck.
recorded it in like 50 different angles. It's crazy. If you want to watch it, it's there.
You're already pulling it
You
up.
have a YouTube short on it.
It's
Oh,
it's
right
gone
there.
viral.
It's right there.
I mean, it is a very short fight. It's all of 10 seconds.
Yeah,
Dang,
that's-
it would be a
it's
YouTube short.
Yeah.
It would be.
So that's what happened.
With the fucking.
But it's One Piece style. They cut to every angle possible.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he
No.
records stuff,
You know what would have helped? If he would have told me he could do that in 10 seconds, that would have been nice to know, and I would have written that down and I would have prepared for that.
Yeah,
But I didn't even know he was capable of doing something like that. That
He-
was brutal.
he
That
did-
was very. That
He
was
did tell you just hit things.
He hits things very hard.
Yeah, I mean, that's.
Yeah, but that felt like there was some extra oomph behind that.
Anyways, I felt like I should tell. Oh well, yeah, they have some bad blood. Because they were in the same group, right? And.
I recall.
Yeah.
I recall.
What's recalled?
You
I
remember
was
Cliftlands, right?
I was in that
I
strange
think he's
meeting.
just saying that he remembers.
Oh.
Yeah, the lasers. Okay.
Yes, the lasers. So, Greg, can you do me a favor?
Shouldn't have mentioned it. I shouldn't have mentioned it.
Is it possible for you to recall past stuff? Like as past before they started noticing that you existed.
Well, he was hired at a very specific time, actually. I don't remember when did Sophie hire him?
Can you?
Sophie hired him?
Or Sophie's mom hired him.
Sophie's mom hired him?
So, I have a very serious question. I know we're about to get into something crazy, so I guess we can get this over with. Speaking of that meeting, it got very awkward when you kept mentioning that you really thought that I potentially might be your dad.
Well, that's mainly because you look like me. And to be fair, I haven't seen anyone look like
Well,
me, so that's why.
In all fairness, I can kind of see it a little bit.
Yeah, so you don't
So do
feel
me a
weird
favor,
about it.
Greg. Can you just pull up? I don't know. Can you pull up when she was an embryo?
No, he wasn't. What?
The fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? He was there.
This is Greg we're talking about.
This
What do you
fucking-
mean?
He's a fucking deity.
I was not under the impression that he was following us since birth. I thought that Sophie's mom hired him.
He is the cameraman. He sees all.
He sees all, apparently. So
I didn't know you could do
He-
it.
see, this guy would be just generally curious because that's not normal what he's doing.
Now,
Eric is not gonna do that.
Well,
He's just
Greg
like
is-
more annoyed at him.
on this trajectory to figure this out. We're wasting time. We gotta go.
Hold up, buddy. I get what you're saying, though.
We're wasting precious daylight.
How do you have that, Greg? What?
So would I recognize who this person is?
The mom?
Yes.
Well, obviously, you've had your fun.
Yes.
Recognizing a single person is gonna be. It's not really.
Easy.
No. But he does point out, like, he does bring up a video of, like, You guys, you don't know you don't know what she looks like. The only person who knows what she looks like is not here.
Yep.
What, me? I would know what my mom looks like. Right? No? I thought I saw her leave me.
You were more or less just an infant when she left.
Dang! I don't know how my mom looks. It's crazy.
Well,
That's my mom? Print out that picture. Print it out. I want the picture.
There's no printing.
Can't you print it out? I mean, he recorded
What's
stuff
printing?
from before we were here.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what that is.
Like, how does he even have that video? If you think
well,
about it,
it's
he
just
should be
kind
able
of
to
like showing up.
Okay. I mean,
It does show a scene between you and Valia's mom.
Okay. All
It
right.
does not that scene. Not that scene.
Damn, brother.
It shows them mingling and then going to a room and it fades to black.
There was. Oh. Oh yes.
No, obviously you don't remember this because
I so remember that. Oh yes. Well, I don't know. Maybe. I'm gonna be honest. I was just fresh out of the Shadowfell, and this was prime time for me to get my freak on, if you know what I mean.
So hypothetically speaking, if you're my dad, I might accidentally have a lot of siblings, because you went.
No, I don't know about that. I don't want to go that far. I wasn't that crazy with it. But I came across a Firbolg camp. That was the first thing I came across. So I guess it's a possibility. Okay, I'm not saying it's not, but we have no way of proving that. So until we do have like concrete proof.
Can you pull up? Since you can pull up that, can you pull up everyone my mom's ever met? Like my mom's ever, done
Shaboink.
with? Because I just want to
What's going
compare
on
some
for
notes.
Greg is uncomfortable.
I'm uncomfortable.
and pulls up some random. It's like
It's like
it's a
an
short
FBI
list.
It's a short list. It's a short
It's
list.
a very short list. She is not one that most people would mess with. Most of them are really big dudes.
Eric was not a big dude.
Do any of them have horns?
As I said, most of them are like Goliath's other half giant races.
So there's only one with horns.
There's only one that's purple and with horns.
What does that tell you? Nothing.
So nice to meet you. I think I should formally introduce myself. My name is Valia Balling. Like that's my last name. Turns out you're my dad. You're my father. Sorry. Yeah.
What?
It doesn't have to be awkward. You don't have to
It's
be
awkward
this
for
whole,
me.
Bad thing because it's kind of past that, But
What?
I'm glad to know it wasn't just you knew I existed and dropped me off in the middle of the earth, in the middle of so it's good to know. It's good to know. This is good development.
Why is this happening?
Well,
Okay.
you could ask. You asked him to look it up, so this is.
I didn't expect there to be some sort of weird spectral beast that follows you around and happens to know everything that's ever happened in my life, potentially.
I didn't know
That was
either.
crazy.
To be fair, I didn't know it either. I thought he just recorded from a certain point. Greg, why are you so mysterious? Where have you come from?
I'm kind of digging, to be honest. Now I have my answers. So,
I could have asked.
I
this whole
kind
time.
of, I got a feeling, because I asked the Raven Queen last night, and she was like, fate's mysterious in many ways. And I'm like, So, yes, I've already told you my name. My name is Bayless. You just gonna call me Bayless or V? What are you gonna call me now?
I'm gonna still call you the same thing.
Okay.
Technically you're my father, but also this is like a,
So
like
Thorn has a point. We can walk and talk.
I assumed we were doing that. But
Yeah.
Oh, my brain never does.
Yeah,
So you're good.
that's why I have to make that point.
I appreciate you. So we walk and talk. We walk and talk. Okay. I see what you're saying.
I just, it's good to know that this is, but we haven't Okay, so like Eric was kind of like a father figure to me. So like it hasn't hit that point between you and I. Like you're my biological father, but you know, and there's no pressure for you to like. No pressure. Like you're fine. It doesn't have to. Be
I'm not
awkward.
making it any pressure. I just, you know, if you have to digest that information when you get it, that's just how it is.
That's understandable.
So, you know, when you get concrete proof like that, then I guess that's the case. Regardless, this is not a bosom.
Why are you
So
all
I
that?
got a question. Is it your first time being a dad?
Yes, I've never had a seed before.
Fuck.
What are you trying to say me?
Yeah. Red grows quickly.
Well, regardless, it's the only time I've ever had a kid that I've known about, so there's that.
You've known about, alright. Should we be wary of any more kids?
I got that out of my system with the football camp, to be honest. Ever since then, I was.
So there's more. Is there a group of furballs that all have horns? Is that what we're
I
saying?
don't know, and I
No.
don't think so.
'Cause
That would be
it's-
crazy. I don't think I have that
If it's
potent
my
of seed.
furbo camp, I'm the only one with horns.
Or maybe you have like there's like a recessive gene that's the horns.
Right.
I want you to look at everyone that my mom has ever. There's no purple people. None of them were purple.
That's all recessive genes.
I have gone past that. I have skipped that. I've gone past it.
Yeah, but
I
you're
have
like,
accepted
you're like,
it.
right? What if it's
But
a
I have to
recessive gene
drink it.
that you-
Digest it. Let it flow through my body.
Ugh.
Pass through my arcane veins and settle in my bosom, and then we shall
You
get down
digested
the
your
brass tacks.
bosom?
Well, it's complicated, right? I'm not talking about food. If we're talking about food, it definitely doesn't come back to my bosom.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
What I'm talking about is the way that knowledge and arcane power rolls through my body as it comes through my system. Goes all the way through my veins. I can feel that arcane energy that my Raven Queen gives me. And it rests upon my body. And it sits upon my bosom.
Interesting.
Offhanded.
I really
I
don't
love
like.
this so much more than the Ophelia thing. This is so funny. I'm sorry.
Well, it's definitely would have been a different dynamic, for sure.
Well,
It's just a funnier
well, we
dynamic.
finally figured out this long mystery that you've been toiling with for 4 months.
Mystery. Is this something that's been like
Well, I've
really
been
messing with you?
Well, I've been kind of trying to find my dad because I was like, you know, they kind of, I was just left at the camp because my mom, and then I explained everything with my mom, So that happened. So I found out my mom was dead, and I was like, what if my dad's dead or just didn't want me? So I wanted to find out. So I kind of found out. So it's not a bad turnout. So I'm not mad, I'm not mad.
I'm glad that I lived up to your standards.
Yeah, you're not dead and you're not a deadbeat. So you genuinely didn't know. So that works with me.
These are big terms that you're throwing my way. No, I'm neither of those. Yeah, heavy words. Especially when it comes for a man.
Well,
But,
yes, but you're neither one.
Yes, I'm glad to know I'm neither. So, it is. It doesn't have to be awkward, but I can't help but feel it a little bit. There's nothing wrong with it. So your friend is really enjoying this.
I'm gonna just make my way on through. Gotta swing my arms and move my legs a little bit more than you guys.
Yeah, a little bit.
So, I guess we can start. So you were left at the Tiefling camp. Well, not the
Tiefling camp?
Druid
You-
camp.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
The elders raised me.
Okay, who was the elder? Is his name?
Well, all of them,
This is
all of
great.
the elders, they collectively raised me as a village.
Okay, perfect. Glad to see that, were they nice to you or something? Or
Oh, yeah.
were they good to you?
They didn't like my mom, but they liked me
Why?
because she was aggressive.
Yep.
I like makes sense. That checks every box I have.
Well, you know, to be honest, I didn't care at that moment.
But I was
We
being
had a
manhandled.
connection, and it kind of just was like a couple nights where, you know.
I wasn't in control of my body.
You know, I don't think I want to hear more of my conception.
Well, you want in?
You're
You're gonna get full in.
Oh.
Beyond the point.
Oh.
What?
I'm hearing about my own conception week.
So, I'm not going to tell you all the details because that is something
world
I
hit you
actually
with
don't
some of them.
recall. Okay?
Right.
By the DM's standpoint, I wouldn't recall it anyway. But I don't recall it. Beyond the point, I should probably tell you your end, my end, so it might be something in your future. I don't know.
So maybe these are the feelings you need to repress.
Maybe these are the feelings you need to repress. So let me give you some feelings to repress. So, my mother came from a very distant land. Well, you know, not too distant when you think of the arcane arts and portals and worlds. And you understand that there are multiple worlds in the universe.
Oh yeah, we've traveled through some portals and stuff.
Oh, where'd you go?
Where did we go again? What was that weird
You went to Sigil.
sigil?
Ah, Sigil. I've been there a couple times. Very fascinating place. Not some place you're going to be there for a long time.
No.
Fascinating place. That is a definitely easy place to get to a place called Faerun. My mother unfortunately came from a place called Elturel, a place that was doomed from the start, drowning in the abyss, drowning in Avernus, where unfortunately us tieflings, not me per se, but her. See, it's a thing called a blood war. These devils and demons, they fight each other, and it's never ending.
Oh.
My mother had to deal with that. She didn't want the same fate for me. He's literally the guy that gives off his entire backstory.
Okay.
Versus, I'll never give up with X.
I just found out this man is my
Literally the
father and
exact
I'm learning
opposite.
everything about my family lineage.
Yep, he's that guy. So,
That's valid. We were like trauma dumping earlier,
so yes, that's the case. I don't know where she is. I hope she's okay. I'm sure she's fine. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But I ended up here. But not exactly. See, the Raven Queen, she protected me. Baby. An infant. But since I owe her my life, she is my true mother. She is the one who allows me to be me. So my side's infernal. So whatever those horns are, I don't know if you have any infernal DNA in you. You have to a little bit, and I doubt that you would have known already if it really affected you. Because if you touch my skin, it hasn't touched your skin. It just
It's warm. Doesn't burn you.
it's not warm. Is it supposed to burn me?
he does that. He does that noise as soon as you do that. That sounds like it feels different on the inside.
I also have fire resistance, so like that kind of helps.
Where'd you get the fire resistance?
Huh? Oh, the Ring of Seasons. Take it off for a second. Check.
Some would say it's the Ring of Seasons. Others would say it would be from my seed.
I
I can take off the ring for 2 seconds to check.
You would like to try? Oh, it
It's
doesn't
still
work.
it's warm. It's like a person with like a fever.
I really
I
thought
mean, you're warm. You're not like burning.
No, you're not.
it feels different on the inside.
You are not Karlak. You don't burn people to the touch.
I know. feels different.
Okay.
So sometimes when I forget, not 1 foot,
You
Too
feeling
much.
like your bosom, or
Yes, I feel that fire in my bosom. Thank you. That's exactly the term I was thinking of.
You use bosom a lot.
Yeah, but
It's
when
the
you
whole-
have the arcane power flowing through you, you feel that. I'm serious. You feel that power resting in your chest.
You
It's
can say
undescribable.
chest. No, you don't have to say bosom.
Yeah, but you listen.
I'm not
Terminology.
judging you. I'm just saying.
Terminology really does help impact. See, if I say chest, it doesn't hit as hard as
You
bosom.
can say core.
Core's
Core's a good word.
Core's
Core.
right over here. And as I like kind of go towards
I
like, the belly,
guess.
Yeah. That guy's got abs.
it's because the belt takes off the belt.
Oh.
Would
Puts
your
the belt
soul
back
be
on.
right here?
Well, that's a lot of questions that a lot of people ask. Some people say it's here, some people say it's here, some people say it's there, some people say it's here. As I just point at like my feet, and then I point at my shoes, as I point at my heart, my brain, as we just saw. And I'm like, there's a lot of discussions of where the soul actually is.
That's fair.
Some would say a soul is hard to find.
Unless it's in a coin.
Did I
You're
not
thinking of
turn
a soul
into-
coin. You're familiar with the toy.
Yeah.
I have a pack of them.
Cute.
Anyway,
Oh no, we're not diving into that.
You guys-
Leave that alone.
you guys start traveling through the plateaus. Over the course of several days, the weather seems quite erratic. One day, it's raining. The next day,
It's snoring.
Let me describe.
You're welcome. I can't.
Okay, the old man is. I don't.
Or
and it's not even like throughout the day. It's quite different. Like it's raining one minute and clear the next. You hear thundering in the distance, but no clouds. You'll see a tornado touch down for only a moment.
Dang.
One day, it even starts snowing,
oh, it's cold.
Well,
but not for long. This is erratic weather is quite confusing.
I'd say.
Thram, you feel your Drake starts to become restless. Starts howling at seemingly nothing.
Can I just try because like obviously like the quickest thing to think of is like it's a dragon like somewhere along the lines. That's like where my character's brain is going like, when it comes to that. Would it be like a nature check to like see if like, or would it just be like animal handling for the Drake to see like what's causing it to have like discomfort?
I'll say animal handling or insight.
It's probably gonna be insight. Oof. Oh, that's right. This one doesn't even have it like good. It's actually animal handling. It's 18.
18. You understand, it's really hard to tell what he's doing, but his cries seem to be in time with the changes of the weather. Like whatever is causing this change of weather is also causing some sort of
pow.
discomfort or something in him.
Well, at least I'll know when the weather's gonna change. Got a
Everything
nice
all
early
right?
alarm. Yeah. Well, he's sensing the change in the weather and responding to it in kind.
Does that normally happen with him?
No,
That's
because this is obviously not normal. So something is causing this. I just don't know what.
Let me see if I can do something about this. I have a spell for this. Not What's that noise?
My Drake.
Oh, that's you. Sorry.
No.
It's not Drake.
Burb.
Burb Drake.
Burb.
Drake Bird.
Oh. I see what you're saying. Fourth open spell, so I don't want to do that. And we're trying to figure out exactly why your Drake would be reacting this way. Is that the goal of it?
Yeah.
I'll spend a little time to put some incense out and I'll cast divination.
Finish. Okay. As you start casting, you see a vision of the Raven Queen, because that's what this spell is. What question did you have?
My queen. It seems as though we're coming across something unnatural. One of my compatriots, Drakes, is acting irrational when it comes to the river, and I was hoping that you might be able to give us some foresight on what might be headed our way. So my question is, exactly what is causing such of a ruckus at the moment? Yeah.
Let me see. I sense the Storm Lord. But that's not. Well, as we all know, we gods cannot enter the mortal plane. So it must be an avatar.
Okay. Thank you. I'll do as well that I can with this information, so appreciate the response. I guess the spell dissipates.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like we might be dealing with the Storm Lord of some sorts here. Do you happen to know what that is, Mr. Thram?
I know. I'm looking. Because I know it was talked about. I just want to make sure I pulled up the right one so I could have like a talk on it.
Yeah, it's cord.
I just want to be sure. Horde.
Just the god of
Yes.
storms, bravery above all, strength is the path to greatness. This glory of Stormlord lives through the glory on the battlefield, and other storm stuff.
Oh, it's probably the background here.
Yeah, it's the bird. That's what we meant by bird.
He's obviously the god of storms, but he is often worshipped by athletes and warriors.
Yep.
So you're very familiar with him. Obviously, you're not a religious kind of person, but you're familiar with him.
Yeah, because he was probably like the main one from my my clan.
Right.
Well, he's someone that my clan worshipped fervently.
Okay. So it's definitely some sort of avatar from the Stormlord. At least that's what the Queen was telling me.
Is that a bad thing?
Does it sound like a good thing?
It just depends. So they're usually Ward is not necessarily like evil for sure. He's definitely more on the alignment of good, because it's all about using your strength to like be a use for people.
Got it. Gotcha. Okay. So proceed with caution. That's
Yeah.
what I'm hearing.
Yes, we will see what really comes from this.
Alright, I'll do what I did last time. I'll go ahead and cast Aid at, I believe it was 5th level. I'll do that real quick. You guys can put that max
20, right?
HP to 20. Add 20 to that. Get rid of those spell points real quick.
I'll need survival check.
$24.
24. Yes. Over the course of a few days, the weather starts to become increasingly erratic. But you guys are successfully able to avoid most of the dangers that come with such, as well as you guys have to continuously kind of like find new paths as well. It's plateaus. It's not really easy to traverse, so it does take a while. It's not a straight path like normal. And while you guys are in, after a few days, while you guys are in one of the lower parts of the plateaus, a sort of mist, that starts to grow. The air grows cold, and a silence starts to fall over the landscape. The ground is uneven with all the jagged rocks. The mist thickens, reducing visibility to mere feet, and you almost see like shadows moving at the edge of your vision.
You said our vision is like heavily obscured, correct?
Yeah. It's lightly obscured.
Okay, lightly obscured. Okay.
You can still see in front of you, you're not blinded,
Okay.
but it is only a few feet of visibility. As you guys are walking through this mist,
Don't lose sight of each other.
We should hold hands, huh?
a ghostly figure appears. A warrior clad in what appears to be ancient and tattered armor. The figure stands motionless at first. As you guys are approaching, the ghost raises a spectral sword and points it at you.
Oh.
You guys hear in your heads, who passes through?
Well, my name is Thram Thunderback.
Pleasure. I am a man who has long forgotten his name.
Well, I just got the man for that, Greg. Get this man his name. All right. He didn't
This is what he's not doing. Okay.
That's fair enough.
Well,
I tried.
I have been-
This is really, but
Pleasure. It has been a long while. I am looking for someone who may finally. I am looking for a fight. An opponent who was worthy of challenging me, so I could finally find peace.
Is that all you're looking for? Is just peace? Looking, like, thinking back on my younger days of being more tied with my clan,
Mm-hmm.
would I know of something like this similarly happening throughout, like stories?
I mean, you can make a history check.
18.
18. I'll say it's not something necessarily tied to like your clan, but you've read a few stories of many warriors who did not get their glory in battle, coming back to find the glory that they lost.
Well,
To find someone who is someone who is worthy, and a worthy opponent.
if that is what you seek, I will help deliver it.
Understood. Then you and I shall have a duel.
As you guys are walking away, I have an easy solution to that. All I have to do is just turn on dead. You know, it seems like the right move here.
He's got it. Trust me.
If he's on the verge of dying, I'm turning on dead. I don't care.
No, it's okay.
It's okay. He's died many times.
That thing's good. That thing's gonna
Okay,
eat there. He's going to eat out.
Is anybody else gonna join in?
Oh,
It's not.
This is for a 1v1, right?
Yes. I'm just saying you can if you want to.
No, I think we're gonna respect what this guy wants. A 1v1.
And 1v1, me, myself, and my Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. If
Yeah.
you're about to die, I'm turning undead.
Mm-hmm. I don't think we need to set up the map for this.
No. It's just eventually just gonna be a slaughter knock.
Yeah. He stands. Ready?
See.
Let's begin. Initiative.
I made a bad
That's a good story. I'd like to see that face. That means you rolled good.
I mean, it's a roll.
I am not turning this in for this fight, cause that would be rude.
It just instantly fucking drop. Fuck me.
Eat that one.
Yeah, I'll give you a meaningful like fight. Oh, I'm fucked.
Ow.
Fuck. Stop.
What happened?
I'm hurt.
Hey, can you go a little softer on me?
Come on, bro. I'm so tired of this card. It's fun much way to me all the time.
That's what I said. I'm not turning it in
Yeah,
for
I
this,
mean,
for this
like
fight.
all that would happen is that you turn it in. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna use the next one.
Right. Alright, what's your initiative total?
6.
6. Okay, he did just barely get higher than you at 9.
Jeez.
So he rushes forward.
Right.
Your dexterity modifier is 5, right?
Correct.
Got it. For this fight, your AC is 15.
Whoa. Alright, that's fine.
He strikes twice with his spectral sword.
I just put that in as an override for now so I don't get confused.
He somehow still misses with a 14.
Let's go.
But you notice you're able to just barely dodge out of it, but you notice while it normally would have just hit your armor, the sword goes through it.
Weird.
As he goes for another attack. And this one is gonna hit with a dirty 20.
Yep.
You need to make a con save as well. I mean, you got 8 on him, so he should be good.
That's all I can do. I mean, not all I can do.
26.
26. Alright, you are fine. But you feel the very life force being sucked out of you, but you fight it. It would have just been reduced max HP.
Fair.
But you do take 19 necrotic damage. And that is his turn.
said, we're fine with like my echo already being out, or no? Because I typically
Yeah.
would already have it
Yeah.
out. Okay, I just want to be sure. So with that, I will go ahead and start wailing away. As I want to do that. I mean, I could. Yeah. I'm gonna get stuck like that. I'm just gonna use it to attack right now. I'm gonna go ahead and just swing with the spear. I'm gonna have my Drake actually be the one to like flank him, and then just have my echo off on the side.
Gotcha. So your echo will not get advantage.
No.
But it'll taste good.
If I remember things. 24.
24 does hit.
Okay. This will be 15, and my Drake is going to use its reaction. Do I need to even care about damage for lightning?
He is resistant.
Okay. I will at least differentiate that. That one's 3 lightning.
3 lightning, that's going to be 1 damage.
Yep. At least it is something. And then I'll go ahead and do it again. 23.
23 hits.
Okay. It's going to be 12 damage.
Okay.
My Echo is going to go ahead and try to hit himself. 15.
15 misses.
Okay.
As you see it just pass through his body.
Gotcha. And with that, I'll use my bonus action to command my Drake to bite. He misses as well. Actually, no, it's advantage. I apologize. 17?
17 misses, just barely.
Yep. That's fine. I will go ahead and just accent surge.
Also, I don't think he can hit.
Huh?
Oh no! Oh no! His bite wouldn't do as much damage.
Yeah, I would get 1 like piercing and then like 1 zero biting.
Yeah.
It's a crit.
Oh, you accent surge. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
that is
good
a
card.
good card. You're probably gonna be using it.
You'd probably immediately. Alright, so we got 8 so far. 14, 22.
22. Nice.
Yep. Do it again. Alright, 28. That's going to be 11 damage. And one last time for my Echo. 19.
19 does hit.
Thank goodness. And that's going to be 10 damage.
Okay.
All on the
Jeez.
floor.
71 damage.
Not bad, not bad.
Let's call that a victory in itself.
So, as you end your turn, he moves to the other side of you. No, he doesn't. So that'll provoke opportunity from one thing. Doesn't have any AoEs. But he will go ahead and do this. He's so as you see him manifest some sort of like chains. As he
Oh.
goes and throws them at you, you need to make a dexterity saving throw. Yeah.
1.
Turn it around. 25.
Yeah, you pass. And then he's going to make two attacks on you. He seems to point at something, like you see almost like a shrine, like a small shrine to something.
Mm-hmm.
And as you see him point to it, his body seems to start to glow. He does get an advantage on everything, on attack rolls
Right.
and saving throws. With that, he does get a crit.
Yep. No, I mean that's gonna happen.
Once again, you do have to make a con save.
Yep.
Nice to see that. That's wonderful.
Crit for crit. It's only fair.
18.
18 does pass.
Okay. His crit's fair.
6.
Yeah.
13. 40 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And he's gonna go again.
Comes the second crit.
No. But he does hit with a 16.
Damn. Oh, that's very unlucky that he got a 16. That's very unlucky for him.
Yeah, but he ignores armor, so.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 18 necrotic damage.
That's close. I had it hovering over 17.
What are you at, HP?
90.
90. Oh, this is gonna be a close fight.
Yeah.
That is the end of his turn. It is your turn.
Alright. Do it again. Attack myself. And it's another crit.
Jesus.
Nice.
Um,
Love to see it.
so it doesn't happen again.
That's nice. My Drake will use reaction to add some damage with me.
Got it. Just remember to separate.
Yep, will do. Luckily, it's the same fucking number. So it's gonna be 8 lightning.
8 lightning, that's 4.
Yep, and that's gonna be 2. So it's gonna be 10, 18 damage.
18.
Yep.
Nice.
That's what I say. You might as well go to Walmart.
Again.
I say it's gonna be close, but you're probably gonna.
I mean, with the 2 crits, it's definitely makes it a little bit easier to deal with. 24 to hit,
That does it.
and that's gonna be 15 damage. Actually, forgot about this. Add 5 more. Because I forgot about favorite foe.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, moving on. We're gonna go ahead and use my echo. And that's gonna be a 27 to hit. And that's gonna be 14 damage. And I'll use my bonus action to command my Drake.
With advantage on this one.
Yep. 23.
That does it.
And I will differentiate the damage.
It's gonna be resistant to both.
For both the piercing as well? Okay.
Yeah, because it's non-magical.
I see. Makes it a little bit easier to deal with then, so that's going to be, so far, 9, and I just have bonuses, which I don't remember off the top of my head, because I barely actually have them actually do anything. So it's going to be 14.
14 total?
7.
7. Nice. Jesus, not 147. Okay. Yeah, he is not looking great. Yeah. But he will go ahead and take his turn and make 2 more attacks on you.
Yeah.
What else you can do, right?
No, that is going to hit for that one. I'm just going to do both at the same time, make this easier. That's a 19 on the die. It was 23 and 29.
I'll just turn this in anyways.
So one of them's going to miss.
Yep. I'll shave off some damage.
Okay, you do still need to make a con save.
Yep. 25.
Okay, you take 14 necrotic damage.
Alright.
And that's his turn.
Yep. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat.
Dude. I said it was gonna be a close fight, but you're just fucking destroying
Like, no, no,
Yeah, I know.
not allowed.
I forget how much action I got on this half here.
It's gross.
It's pretty
If I'm allowed to get it off, it's gross. I just realized one thing. Hunter's Mark was like more cucking me than anything, to be honest. Trying to get everything set up was killing me.
Yeah.
I ain't even those words. Just so
21 hits for 12 damage. And Drake is going to use his reaction, favorite foe. Let's do favorite foe real quick. 2 for favorite foe. And reaction for him was 5 lightning.
So 2.
Yep. We'll do it again. 21 to hit.
Okay.
That's going to be 16 damage.
Okay.
Alright. And we're going to go ahead and use my Echo. He's going to miss.
Okay.
Now we're going to command my Drake. And he's going to miss as well.
Okay. Jeez.
It's going to happen.
So he is going to take his turn, and he is going to make 2 more attacks on you. 17 on the die,
Yep.
and 17 total.
Yep.
So 2 con saves,
Yep. First one, 18
18 passes,
and 22.
22 passes, 6, 7, 8 plus 4. 12 damage for the first one.
Okay.
That was sucked. That's a little better. 19 damage for the second one.
Yep. Definitely looking a lot closer now.
Okay. How do you imagine your final hit?
If I make it's
You have advantage.
I have it. Yeah, I probably have it. He's that low. With that one, as he's like going frantic on a hit, as he just hit me, I'm using that momentum and him being basically locked with me, to then just bring my spear over and just like basically pin him towards the ground.
Gotcha. He says, "It seems I have been bested.
Yeah, there's no clear description of type in that.
Yeah.
It seems I have been bested.
No
I can now
peace.
rest in peace. Up ahead, you will find a challenge.
This wasn't it?
No. I pray you find success in this challenge." As he starts to fade.
Well, there's a bigger challenge up ahead. As you now, it looked like it was fine. And when Thram turns around, you'll just see that he is like kind of a battered mess at the moment.
We should take a rest.
Could heal him up, but
Yeah,
would you rather take a rest?
we might need, like, there's a challenge of it. We might need whatever.
I was planning on healing him up.
Yeah, but I mean, like, whatever resources we
So we're resting or not, Miss Valia?
What time is it in the day?
I'll say it's just like towards the evening time, not quite sunset, but later in the day.
Move a little further and then rest.
And if we move a little further, we might be dealing with thing that was just telling you.
Okay, then we can rest now. We might as well rest now. I just want to make sure everyone has
I'll
like,
give you
stocked
cure
up
wounds
resources.
for your wounds.
Thank you.
4th level, here we go. 29 HP.
Nice. Nice. I can finally now change my AC so I don't get confused.
What did he get you down to?
45. It's actually pretty close.
Yeah. He was at 14 HP.
Yeah, I was definitely hitting that.
Yeah, I did, that's why when you messed with your Echo and your Drake, I was like, damn.
Yeah, unfortunate.
I need snacks.
You guys decide to bed down for the night. Again, the weather is quite erratic. Does not seem to be quieting down anytime soon.
Should we take a break?
Probably. I think it's a good place to break.
We're going to take a break. This one needs energy. And I can understand why. So, be back in a second.
I'm going to the mall.